Hey, Angel Reese, back in the gym, working on her pull up, working on her midi, working on her mid range game, 15 to 17 feet out, being able to create some space for herself. Yes, this looks embarrassingly slow. No, it is not in slow motion. This is just what we have to work with right now.
When you first see Lexi Hull's training video with the Indiana Fever, it's hard to look away. She's hitting three-pointers with smooth, confident form. Right beside her, Caitlin Clark is casually perfecting her mid-range shot like it's second nature. The video hits different, polished, focused, intense. It's no surprise it pulled in 2.7 million views in just 24 hours. Every move looks deliberate, shaped by their development coach, turning basic drills into pro-level work. Then came Angel Reese's video, the difference hard to miss. Watching a 6'3" and post player who struggled with basic layups last season spend her workout taking long jumpers made me stop and question everything. Coaches in sight. No clear structure, just a camera filming moves she rarely uses in real games. That's when it hit me. Not all training is created equal, but it's like work on your weaknesses, and work on the important weaknesses. What the Indiana Fever are doing with their training isn't just standard practice footage. It's a full-on championship blueprint that's taking over the internet. These aren't your typical look at me lifting weights off-season posts we see from most WNBA players. The Fever are putting their entire game plan on display, showing real preparation, real development, and fans can't get enough more players like, kind of almost in these workouts. They're probably doing a lot of workouts with individual players, but yeah, she's going to the basket, takes a reverse layup right there. She makes a nice offered finish layup, nice floater right there. Stephanie White's actually showing her what to do while being denied, coming off some fakes, which is nice, doing her like patented jump shot. Oh, she shot the ball left. What makes these Indiana Fever videos stand out is how intentional every detail is. Each player is developing specific skills that fit together like pieces of a championship puzzle. Lexi Hull is locked in on corner threes and quick release jumpers, perfect for creating spacing. When Caitlin Clark attacks the rim, Sophie Cunningham is drilling elbow jumpers because that's the exact spot defenses will leave open when they double-team Clark. Most teams post generic workout clips that don't reveal much. The Fever, they're showing the whole blueprint. You can literally see the offensive system taking shape, each player's role, each movement designed to elevate the next. Hulls shooting stretches the floor, that spacing gives Clark room to drive her drives, draw defenders, opening up the post for Boston. And when the defense collapses, boom, kick out to Cunningham for the mid-range. But it's like watching a basketball ecosystem being built in real time, and fans are eating it up. That's why these videos are blowing up on social media. What up, Fever family? It's Coach Keith Porter. Today I got Aaliyah Boston in the gym. We've been working on some footwork, getting up and down the floor, just working on being better. Today, Keith Porter isn't just a typical trainer. He's fully engaged, defending players on the court, pushing them to compete at game speed. His dedication is clear. He even traveled to Massachusetts just to work with Aaliyah Boston, showing his not just building better players, his building a unified vision. Even the way these sessions are documented feels intentional when they show Boston working on left-hand finishes and floaters. It's not random, it's targeted. She's addressing how teams defended her last season. She's solving real in-game problems, countering overplays on her right, adding floaters when bigs contest, tightening footwork to create separation in the post. And it's not just are fully integrated. Each one is locked in on a specific role. Howard working on short roll finishes, Turner mastering vertical spacing and rim protection, Bora becoming that dependable corner shooter when defenses collapse on Clark. The Fever aren't just flexing their strengths, they're fixing their weaknesses too. After struggling with defensive rotations last year, we're now seeing clips of detailed help-side scenarios. This isn't just training, it's transformation. Their willingness to share all of this publicly, that's confidence, it's a message. Even if you know what we're running, you still can't stop it. That's championship-level swagger. They're not hiding their process, they're putting it on display because they believe in their execution. I train about 4 or 5 days a week. A lot of young guns out there now that, they want to take your spot, and I don't blame them, but it's going to be hard, because I'm going to go after it. Basketball analysts and former players are now breaking down these Fever training videos, pointing out the Heil strategy behind what's unfolding. This isn't just about individual skill work. It's about building a system where every player's development feeds directly into a shared championship vision. What we're seeing is a franchise embracing true championship culture. Every drill, every rep, every skill session is purposeful, like carefully placed puzzle pieces coming together to complete the bigger picture. The Fever aren't just stacking talent. They're constructing a team methodically and intentionally. Each player's growth strengthens the system as a whole. It's basketball development with direction, with meaning. The complete opposite of empty workouts made for social media clout. This is how contenders are built. Lexi Hall being back in Indiana. In the gym, working out, we saw Keith Porter in there. We saw Lexi shooting her shots. We saw Lexi with reverse layup. That championship culture the Fever are building stands in sharp contrast to what we just saw from Angel Reese when legends like Shaq and Lisa Leasy tell you to focus on layups. Most players take that to heart, but not Angel. Her latest training video shows her doing everything except what she clearly needs to work on. The disconnect between her actual weaknesses and what she's practicing might be the most revealing moment of the entire offseason. While other teams are sharpening their systems, Angel's workouts feel directionless, highlighting just how far she still has to go. Right? I don't think that's where she's going to be offensively. I think her new coach is taking her away from the basket after months of hopping from podcast to podcast and showing up on red carpets. Angel Reese finally decided to show fans she's working on her game, but the timing feels reactive, almost like a response to the buzz around Indiana's development videos as the Fever's structured high-level training content gains momentum. Reese's camp drops their own footage, and basketball fans noticed the problem right away. The contrast couldn't be clearer. While Indiana's work screams purpose and preparation, Reese's video raised more questions than confidence. You got put myself in his shoes and